In this video, I'm going to guide you through using the 90 seconds reading time before the audio starts in a Part C extract. If you make the most of this reading time, you are really setting yourself up for success when you come to listen and choose your answers to the questions. Firstly, listen to and follow along with the context statement to identify what type of audio it is, who the speaker is, and the topic that it is about.
You hear an interview with a nurse called Leanne Haydock, who's talking about the issues involved in caring for obese or plus-size patients.
The fact that this audio is an interview is useful to note, as it also makes the transition to the next question completely straightforward. When we hear the interviewer's voice, we know the next question is starting. The speaker is a nurse, and the topic is obese or plus-size patients. Although the use of "or" often means options of two things, here it is used with the inverted commas around plus size to mean another name for. Obese is given as listeners may not have used plus size as a term to describe obese patients or people before. When the 90 seconds start, I recommend you read all 6 questions first. It is tempting to look at each question and its answer options in turn before reading the next one, but the risk with this is that you might find 1 or 2 answer options take more time for you to read and understand, and you don't have any time to read the last 1 or 2 questions at all before the audio starts. Reading all 6 questions first gives you an overview of the direction the interview is going to take. So take 30 seconds now to read the 6 questions with the aim of isolating each one to the main point, remembering that mention of the speaker Leanne or the topic plus-size patients can be ignored, as these are relevant to the entire audio, not just to the individual questions. Here are my notes for the questions. What should nurses do? Question 37. Attitude unacceptable? Question 38. What approach to adopt? Question 39. What greatest problem specialized equipment? Question 40. Safety issues? Question 41. What value underlined? Question 42. Did any words in the questions feel unfamiliar or confuse you? Perhaps adopting an approach in question 39? Unfamiliar words have a habit of acting as a distraction, and you need to be careful not to let them take up valuable seconds while you consider what they might mean or why they don't seem to make sense with what you know of the word. If this was true for you, look to the other words around it to get the main idea. In this case, the words that come next, an approach for caring for patients. Adopt an approach is a common phrase meaning to start a new way of doing something, which is different to the meaning you might be familiar with for adopt, meaning to take responsibility for the care of a child or animal. Now, take 60 seconds to go through as many of the answer options for each question as you can, this time trying to focus on what makes each answer option a point of difference. Question 37 is showing on the screen, but you will need to refer to your own copy of the questions and options for Extract 2 to see them all. I will go through my thoughts on each of the questions' answer options in the individual videos coming up next.